Junji Ito is one of the most well-known mangakas in history. His psychological horror work has made thousands gasping for air every time they turn the page. From his manga style to his amazing stories, there is one in particular that catch my eye for the longest time. Tomie. In this video, I'm going to be exploring the depths of Tomie, from who she is as a character to the story in the manga, to reasons why you should read and engage into this amazing psychological horror story that is Tomie. Let's start from the beginning. Tomie is a Japanese horror manga series written and illustrated by Junji Ito. Tomie was Ito's first published work. He originally submitted to Monthly Halloween, a shoujo magazine, in 1987, which led to him winning the Kazuo Umezu Award. Published by Asahi Sonorama in both Monthly Halloween and Nemuki, Tomie ran from 1987 to the 2000s with a list of 3 volumes. As you probably might guess, for Tomie to win the Kazuo Umezu Award, it must be a really good horror manga, and I'm going to be explaining why. The manga centers on the titular character, a mysterious, beautiful woman named Tomie Kawakami, identified by her sleek black hair and a beauty mark below her left eye. Tomie acts like a succubus, possessing an undisclosed power to make anyone fall in love with her. Throughout her mere presence, or throughout psychological and emotional manipulation, she drives these people into jealous rages that often lead to brutal acts of violence. Men kill each other over her, and women are driven to insanity as well, though there are some who are strong enough to resist her. Tomie is inevitably then killed time and time again, only to regenerate and spread her curse to other victims, making her effectively immortal. Her origins are never explained, though it is suggested by some older men in the series that she has existed long before the events of the manga. In Boy, she is revealed to have known her future teacher, Satoru Takagi, since he was a child. Each story showcases various characters that encounter Tomie in her many, often hideous forms, with some having their own arcs or returning in later chapters. Tomie's regenerative abilities, partially fueled by cannibalism, are also showcased. Aside from recovering quickly from gruesome and seemingly mortal wounds, she can also replicate herself by sprouting unnaturally from any part of her body, whether it be from severed limbs, organs, or even her spilled blood. Radiation accelerates her healing/regeneration process. Her cells are also capable of transforming a victim into a Tomie via an organ transplant. Multiple characters are even driven to dismember her corpse, and twingingly allowing more Tomie copies to grow and spread throughout the world. I will stop explaining the plot here, since I want you, the person watching this, to have curiosity to go and look for more and maybe read this manga. You're probably curious about Tomie, so it's time for me to finally explain who is Tomie. Tomie might be a female fatale/succubus, but for me she is way more than that. She represents the true beauty in a woman and the dangerous beings they can be. She drives men to kill her so more of them can be born, and she can spread her curse around the world. She is always the one being killed, but for her own gain. She is killed over and over again so more of them can be born. Kind of like a strange way of being a mother. The fact she goes out of her way to make others' lives miserable for her own gain and turns into these hideous forms, still being capable to seduce people around her, just shows how powerful she really is. Her power is the scariest part of the manga. Not the visuals, or the stories that come from her regenerations, but the fact that she's never gone and can only be destroyed by being completely burned down. Not everyone knows this, of course, but even if you burn a Tomie, hundreds of hers are still wandering around, multiplying and making people's lives a living hell. We even know in one of the mangas that before the events of the first volume happened, Tomie was already born before the real Tomie actually appeared for the first time in the manga. If you love horror and engaging stories, you will absolutely love Tomie. I bought all the volumes together and didn't regret it, even if it gave me some nightmares at night and got me a bit scared to leave my room. The chilling feeling it gives you while reading it is out of this world, and you'll love all the other characters and will be curious to know more about them for sure. I'd also recommend checking more of Junji Ito's works if you haven't already, like Uzumaki and Gyo. There's an anime series of his works, so you can also check them out if you don't like reading the manga or to be even more interested to read them. I hope that with this video I tickled your curiosity and you will check out this manga. If you're not scared, of course. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell for more videos. I'm open for suggestions, so if you want me to cover another Junji Ito or scary manga, please leave a comment down below. All my social medias are in the description, including the link to my Discord server. I will see you all next week.